It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Okay then, this is MotoGP 2014. MotoGP 14. Let me turn that down. Yeah, I was wondering what to play today. Was I going to do another Mega Drive game? And then this arrived in the post, courtesy of Alan Boyston of TeamVVV.com. He sent me a bundle of games, and this was one of them. Oh dear. Now, oh God. I have played a few MotoGP games, oh God, over the years, and predictably I'm not very good at them. I've played MotoGP on the PSP, I played it on the Game Boy Advance, which is more like playing Super Hang-On, and I played it on the N-Gage, which kind of falls somewhere between the two. And the more advanced versions of the game, particularly the PSP, I found to be quite difficult. There is a level of realism there, which I am quite good at car racing games. I am not good at motorcycle racing games when they have any kind of level of authenticity, and this does. But they are fun. I mean, this is hard as nails, as you can see. Oh God, I can't even keep the thing on the track, but I like it. I did actually, quite a few years ago, get quite good at Tourist Trophy, which was the motorcycle version of Gran Turismo. I got reasonably competent at that, to the point that I was able to get through to the higher levels of the game before I couldn't progress any further. I've got plenty of rider aids turned on here, and I need them. I've got the racing line turned on, and I generally never do that on a racing game, but here I need it. I really do. This is no arcade racer. I can see the other riders in the distance, and I'm probably not likely to get in amongst them again. It is a game you need to practice at. Which doesn't bode well for me. Practice? What's that? Yeah. I'm on a 500cc two-stroke Honda. And why on earth would I do... Oh God. Ouch. Spot of gravel rash there. Yeah. This is this bike isn't actually from the era that I used to watch motorcycle racing. I watched back in the days of Freddie Spencer and Eddie Lawson and Wayne Gardner and those types. I mean, you see them like drifting the rear wheel on their bikes these days. Freddie Spencer used to drift the back wheel, drift the front wheel at the same time and hold the thing up with his elbow. Which was pretty scary stuff, but at the time it was groundbreaking. I mean, I think they probably all do it now, but I remember being gobsmacked. That's when I used to watch, and I sort of, if a race happens to be on now, I'll sit down and watch, but I don't necessarily know who all of them, well, half of the riders are. It's like I hear their name, but unlike Formula One, I don't know the backstory. Whoops. But I don't care. A good race is a good race even if you don't know who the riders are, and you do get close racing in a way that you don't necessarily get with Formula One. You will get the whole wheel-to-wheel thing and people falling off and sliding along on their arse and stuff. So it does make for entertaining viewing even if you don't know the backstory. Oh God! Oh my God! Oh, I think I broke my arse. Wow. High sides are a scary thing. I never high-sided a motorbike before. I have fallen off motorbikes before on the road, and there's a scary thing. Actually, on the road, I think I only fell off once. I hit the back of a car twice, but I never fell off once. Braking into a corner in the wet. Stupid move. Yeah, never high-sided it. But I did, I had the Yamaha RS125 two-stroke. It was like the precursor to the RD125LC. It was an air-cooled two-stroke, but oh god, it made a lovely noise. Until I chopped the baffles down a little bit on it to try and... stupid thing, didn't understand the workings of the two-stroke expansion chain, but thought, yeah, just cut out some of the baffles, reduce back pressure, and you'll go faster. No, it made it much louder, it made it sound a lot less pleasing, and it didn't go any faster at all. And I did keep getting pulled over for the cops who wanted to know why my bike was so noisy. But I do like two-strokes. Give me a two-stroke over a four-stroke any day. In the same way with cars, give me a petrol engine over a diesel any day of the week. I like that peaky, rev the knackers off it nature of two-strokes. And the same, petrol engine in a car. Not quite as revvy, but when you've got a little engine like mine, you've got to rev it. I do miss the two-stroke era of MotoGP. I mean, it wasn't called MotoGP back then. What was it? Motorcycle Grand Prix, which is obviously like MotoGP is an abbreviation of it. Were there formulas? I don't know. It was the 500. You had 500, 250 and 125cc Motorcycle Grand Prix. That's what it was back then, where now they're all different names that I don't know what they mean or represent or stuff. I mean, what are they riding now? 1000cc? Four strokes? To me, to my mind, that's just wrong. But I suppose the thing is, it's meant to relate to the bikes that are on the market, on the road, that you can buy in the shops. And, well, you can't buy a 500cc two-stroke anymore. Damned shame. Yeah, something about the sound of a two-stroke when it hits the power band. Because they were like that. Oh, well, I'm not dead. We'll edit back in here somewhere. Oh look, Wayne Gardner. Yeah, these are the riders I used to watch. Well, Rossi wasn't in there with them back then. You had Mick Doohan, Kevin Schwantz, Freddie Spencer, Eddie Lawson. I know them. Rossi, I'm sure he wasn't in it when I was watching. Wayne Rainey, he was there. John, I don't know him. Wayne Gardner, yeah. So here we are in Austin, Texas. There are lots of options and things and stuff here that I haven't in any way looked into. I do know you can do this. You can oh my god. And this also not a good idea. Or you can view it helmet cam, I mean even more. Yeah. Oh god. I like first-person views on racing games, but no, that's not working for me here. So here I am in my default position at the back, and here I will no doubt remain. We're in Austin, Texas. I don't know my way around. I am not remotely familiar with the circuit, so you can expect nothing but tomfoolery and buffoonery and falling on my arse. Though they haven't completely left me for dead, which is surprising. I remember the first time I saw MotoGP on any system actually. I mean, even though it had been around for a little while. I don't know what system it first came up on, but the first time I stood and watched it in a shop, it was on the Xbox 360. And I remember being impressed by the high dynamic range graphics. You know, it wasn't really doing anything that I hadn't seen on a PS2, but the depth of the, well, light and shade impressed me. And I thought, I'll get that sometime. And then I never did. So I was chuffed to bits to find this coming through my letterbox. Thanks again to Alan. This is what I mean about, I don't know if I mentioned it, perks. There are perks to being involved with Team VVV. You will see no real differences on this channel. I can do what I like. It's not like being signed up to one of those multi-channel network things. It's just another place where I can put my videos and interact, and that is a big part of it. It's somewhere to chat about racing games with other people who are also putting up content. So if you're into racing games and this kind of thing, you know, you want to find other people who are into that kind of thing, that is a good website to go to. Oh god, good job penalties turned off, because I just can't keep it on the track. But I can at least still see, well, the second to last, there are some other people still in the same piece of geography as me. Oh! Someone call an ambulance. Oops. I could never, something I never did on back when I rode bikes, I never hung off, you know, going into a corner. I did ride like a maniac, far too fast for what you should ride on the road. But I never did the whole hanging off thing or sticking me knee out or any of that. I couldn't, it didn't work for me. I had a bike with a fairing, but there was none of this getting out into, leaning off, hanging off the saddle, sticking me knee out, getting me knee down, none of that. I just stayed in my saddle and rode it like I would ride a push bike, really. Which, I suppose when you're on the road, you don't want to be hanging off and getting your knee down. I certainly didn't. But I think it must take balls the size of grapefruit to do that kind of thing. I wouldn't dare. And these days, I just wouldn't dare get on a motorbike on the, oh no, on the road. I just wouldn't. Way too dangerous. In my teens and, well, it was in my teens. By my 20s, I left home. I couldn't afford bikes and anything like that then. But in my teens, I thought I was immortal. The danger of it, I was sort of vaguely aware of it, but I just thought, nah, I ain't gonna. No, it won't happen to me. I look at it now and I think, no bloody way. I know of people who died. Yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about it. Scares the crap out of me, and I sort of look at bikes and I think, oh, that's gorgeous, and I'd love to ride that, and then I think about the realities of it and it's like, yeah, I'll just get in my car, thanks. But it has to be said, though I drive now, and I haven't been driving that long, and I enjoy it now, I've got a little bit more confidence at it now. Nothing beats the excitement of riding a motorbike. Going fast on a motorbike. Yeah, oh dear. God, that bit gets me every time. Yes, though I only ever rode on the road, I never rode on the circuit. Just going fast on two wheels is the most exciting thing I ever did in my life. I do think riding on a track would be gobsmackingly exciting. Nearest thing I ever came to that. The only time I've actually ever done anything on a circuit was go-kart racing, and I ploughed headfirst into the tyre wall at 40 miles an hour and didn't hurt myself, thankfully. I was doing really, really well, and I outbraked myself. I was like braking later and later and later for basically the hairpin at the end of the main straight, and eventually left it too late, and well, I locked up, didn't lose any speed at all, and just ploughed headfirst into it. That was fun. Broke me go-kart a bit. It didn't quite handle properly after they pulled me out of the tyres, which has nothing whatsoever to do with this, because we have less wheels on one of these than on one of those, but you know, it just comes to mind being mad on a motor powered, well, two-stroke, because those things were, I think. Come on, stay on the bike. It's the S bit. I don't know if it's a chicane, it's like an S bend that I keep coming to, and then just throwing it away. I'm nearly third lap. I think everyone else has stopped for a cup of tea. Race over. Yeah, they have. It is a fun game. I am not good at it. It requires practice and probably an amount more skill than I have. But
the celebrations in Park Ferme.
yeah, shut up.
Here's the final classification.
It's fun. That is MotoGP 14 on the PS3. It's not retro, but you know, I wanted to play it because I like that kind of thing. Thanks again to Alan, and thank you for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking the thumbs up button. I upload videos daily, so go ahead and hit subscribe if you'd like to see more. To all those who've already subscribed, I'd just like to say a great big thank you.